decision. What'd you go to activity?
Well, I've been doing a bit of. Hey, did you see the dog work over there? Dude, that reminds me. Where did you find your answer?
What'd you do when you forgot your lunch last night?
Well, I went and saw Mary in concession. She gave me some popcorn.
Popcorn for a meal? She could have given me more than that.
we about to tear the roof off.
All right, baby, let's get down.
So, last time that your oil changed?
Man, I never
Association and the New York Knicks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable. At Fuller, at 6'7", number 40, Johnny Holmes.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
The bright lights of the NBA Cup semifinals. So much pressure. And guess what? MP thrives in the spotlight. Guys, he loves it.
Yeah, and talking to MP before the game, you could tell he was ecstatic. The entire NBA is watching this one. MP has a huge chance to prove himself. I expect him to have a big game.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got MP. Howard is out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Maxey. And it's Hudgens in at the 5. MP's shot is good.
You can just tell that MP was in the zone on that three-point attempt.
Here's Castle, covered by MP. Too open that time, made it look too easy.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Down low, shot from 6, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
If you get it to MP that close to the hoop, he's going to cash in.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there, Maxey. Almost automatic at the strike.
Free throw good, Maxey. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
MP up top, ahead. No good from Howard.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Crawford. Hodgins with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 4. Smith finds MP. Back to Smith. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Hodgins. Another miss by Philadelphia.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Boston put on a show. He scored 24 points, and he did a good job to dish out a few assists to his teammates as well. And it was a special night for him. He played a complete game. Kevin, I'm sure he wants to keep that momentum going.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
6 to shoot. Maxey rebounded by Hood. Knicks trail by 4. It's Crawford on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target. Crawford's got 5.
Well, he is looking... Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
So both teams making some changes here. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams. Substitutions. And here is MP. His last outing, he had 24 points. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Jalen Green. He's out there with MP. And it's Hodgins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. MP with a screen on Crawford. Pass to Hodgins. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Good work there as it goes. Hodgins has got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia. So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to Boston. Here's Bona. Outside Hood. Here's Boston. And it's off from three-point range. Philadelphia leading by 7. MP kicks to Gibson. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Crawford Crawford passes to Boston. Crawford is screen on MP. There's the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
In the corner, it's MP. Here's Crawford. Hudgens with the rebound. Hudgens has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. MP kicks to Green. Back to MP. Outside Green from deep. Sinks the triple. Green's got 6.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Galloway's checked in, and it's Jabari Smith in for Green. Pass to Castle. Back to Brunson. Here's Castle. Launches a 3. Rebound by Smith. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Holmes. He's getting around 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing. His ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Outside Hood. 34 seconds left here in the second. For three. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 8 points.
The way he's going to pass that shot. He is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
36.
Brunson against Maxey. And a wide open look for MP. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 12.
Well, MP with fingerprints all over this one, just dominating in effortless fashion right now.
And he gets the bucket. 9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the paint. It's tipped. That's a 2 from Smith.
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And the first half is now in the books. 76ers ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
Gotta call my agent now.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the 76ers.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one. He's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Hood. He's out there with Snow, and it's Crawford at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Both free throws good from Crawford. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top. The team-first attitude of MP. Nice job sharing the ball.
He lobs it up. And Howard has it in the corner. Smith sets the pick for Howard. MP finds Howard. 76ers moving the ball around. No problem knocking that one down. Maxey's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Crawford against Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Maxey. For New York, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Both free throws good from Crawford.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Back to MP. Crawford against Maxey. And it's blocked. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Outside Hood. Here's Castle. Plays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up here, because without him, this thing would already be over.
MP with a screen on Crawford. Inside. Pass to Hudgens. Back to MP. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
He's definitely got a shot at making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
MP powers through the contact inside.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Here's Crawford. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Castle. Crawford a screen on MP. A 3. Castle misses. The 76ers leading by 14. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. It's stolen by Smith. Here's MP with plenty of space. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Hood. Crawford passes to Snow. Now, here's Holmes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Crawford. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Maxey.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Howard dishes to MP. Pass to Smith. Maxey on the wing. MP finds Smith. Shoots from the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
To the middle. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Maxey passes to MP. Now here's Howard. Holmes with the steal. Down low. Here's Crawford. Some solid defense for Maxey. With 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Jalen Green. He's out there with Jabari Smith. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. Smith outside. Back to MP. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
On the wing, MP. Kicks it out to Gibson, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Gibson against Brunson. And Gibson sends it back.
they have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Outside, Green. Back to MP. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
New York again turning it over. Snow is checked in for Scott. Howard checked in for the 76ers. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Brunson against Gibson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
It's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Gibson finds Smith. MP deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Out to Smith. Brunson against Gibson. Smith for 3. Boston grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Hood. Out to Brunson. Here's Castle. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Hood setting the pick for Crawford. And the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter, Smith has elite defensive tools.
Pass to Castle. Rebound by the 76ers. Hudgens has got 11 rebounds in the game. MP with it. It's deflected. Crawford against Maxey. Tips it up. The shot's good from Snow.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Philadelphia leading by 14. They get it again. Hood banked in off the glass. Hood's got his first basket of the night.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Holmes with the steal. Here's Snow. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
MP with a screen on Hood. Kicks it out to MP. Maxey against Holmes. Maxey looking it over. Another miss by Philadelphia.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Pass to Snow. Holmes the bounce pass. 5 on the clock. Tries a 3. Snow can't hit. Philadelphia has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Here's MP. Trying to get something going, and it's good on the way in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
76ers lead.
36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Going inside. Rebounded by Holmes.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Castle misses. MP from deep three-point land. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
How about the mental toughness that this group shows?